What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Call of the Wild video. Today we're going to be rating all 13 Call of the Wild maps from worst to best. Now this is all opinion based. This is not anything. Don't take this personally. If your favorite map is at the bottom or if your least favorite map is at the top, this is my opinion. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree. Let me know what your favorite and least favorite maps are. Thought we should get out. Let's all be honest. Let's get the worst map out right now. We're sitting here on the good old Mississippi River. A lot of hype for this map. It wasn't a very good map. People thought Gators were gonna be great. They were okay. The only really good thing that came with this were the raccoons. I still don't have a down raccoon, but I'm not gonna try to get it off this map. Map looks okay. It did come with a couple new animals. It just wasn't that great of a map. And I fairly dislike this map. But if you like it, that's fine. I don't. So let's move on right on over to the next map of the wild. New England Mountains. This map was basically for animal-wise. Control C. The only new thing came with a green-winged teal. That was the brand new animal, a duck. I don't know what they were thinking when they added this map. It's pretty plain. Looks pretty. That's about all it's got. The river system is miserable to hunt. All the animals I can hunt are on different maps, and the different maps are better than this map. So, yeah, that's really all I gotta say about this map. Copy and paste. Yep, let's move on to the next one. Parker Fernandez and yeah. Buffalo, the water buffalo here are cool. I like the axis deer. The mule deer hunting is pretty good. All the hunting is about average. Right now, it's the only map that we have with axis deer, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, all the animals that are here, well, almost all the animals that are here, we can hunt on different maps, and it's better. This map is actually fairly good for red deer and mule deer. A perfect shot, I know. The look of the map is pretty good. I like all the lakes. I like the lake maps better than I like the river or creek maps. The reason why it plays so low is I never see anybody hunting it, nor do I ever hunt it. Like I said, it looks okay. It had some new animals when it came out. The hype wasn't like huge. It was about the same hype as any other average map. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping these mule deer with the 7mm. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about this map. Like I said, okay. Not the best map that ever came out. Not the worst map that ever came out. But that's why he placed in the 11th spot. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright guys, next on the list is Cuatro Colinas. This was another okay map. The Besit Ibex really are what made this map, what people think of this map. The Grand Slam was a really popular mount that everyone wanted to get. Almost everyone has it now. I don't, so I can't really talk. But yeah. Red deer hunting is fairly good. Wolf hunting is really fun to do. This is the really only good map for roe deer. I'm thinking about doing a roe deer grind once I get fallow deer down. I like the look of this map. I like how there's like the orchard and you have fields and you got the ponds, and it's a nice little combination. I don't hunt here much. Not a lot of people hunt here much. When they added the pheasants, that really made this map a little bit better than what I thought it was a year ago or so whenever they added them. So I like the pheasant. Pheasant hunting is pretty good on this map. Not the best. Definitely not the best map for pheasants, but I think it's the second best. We'll talk about the first one later on. Lots of animal species. The drink times are fairly good on their choices. So overall, a decent map. Not really that high because I don't really like to hunt it, nor does I know a lot of people don't really like to hunt this map. If you like to hunt, let me know down in the comments, because I don't know a lot of people that like to. That's my opinion on this map. Let's move on to the next one. I'm sorry, by the way, this is gonna be a lot of moving kind of quickly and stuff. We're not gonna obviously talk about the new map. I have a feeling the new map's gonna be in the higher map category, but we never really know until we get to hunt it or see people hunt it. So yeah, let's go on to Virhunga. We're on to Virhunga. This is actually a pretty good map in my opinion. Obviously I think there's better ones in front of it, but really pleasing to look at map. The lion hunting is great for cash. All these species were new. All the species were new when this map came out. Really hyped map, because everyone even now wants an Africa 2.0 after this map, because there's so much more they can do with it. I think they did a great job with what they had back then. Obviously we needed a map where we could hunt the bigger game with the bigger rifles. I kind of wish the 300 came with this map instead of the 470, but that's alright. Sorry about everything popping up, just friend groups and stuff. If they even show, I don't know if they do or not, but I'm telling you now, so if it didn't, that's my bad. But like I was saying, this map was hyped, well worth the hype. It's really fun to hunt. Multiplayer, there's always a Virhunga multiplayer out there open for whenever you want to do some Virhunga hunting that's not on your own map. I have been doing on and off lion grind for the albinos, which has been really fun. The lions definitely are what complete this map. They did mess up some drink zones that kind of made this map a little bit lower, like the Gemsbuck. That was a big disappointment that they drink at night now and got rid of all the hot spots. But it was a pretty good map when it came out, and I'm still really happy to play it, and I'll be gladly. I feel like I want to hunt some bigger game. So let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, next we have on the map tier list is Layton Lakes. Layton Lakes, one of the very first map, starter map. They did a very good job with this. I really enjoyed Layton Lakes. Great map. Obviously one of the first, so they did a very good job with the first one. Lots of species. Whitetail is really fun to do on this map. The Rosies, only map with Roosevelt elk. The Rosies are always really fun to hunt as well. Overall, I don't have a lot to say, but a pretty good map for a starter map that you don't have to pay any money for. The missions are one of my favorite missions on this map. You get a Diamond Black Bear, Diamond Coyote, 2 Diamond Coyotes, I'm pretty sure. The missions are really fun to do. So yeah, I quite enjoy this map. I know for some people it's usually you either really like it or really don't like it, which is what is going to be really controversial with my next one that I choose on how it's placed. But remember, this is all my opinion. This is how I think about the maps, not how everybody else thinks about the maps. Because I could definitely go into multiplayer servers and show you which ones are more popular than others, but we're not going to do that today. Maybe in a future video. But yeah, so that's why we have Layton Lakes right here. Let's move on to Hirschfelden. Alrighty guys, like I just said, we're out here on Hirschfelden. Hirschfelden, the second starter map. Another okay map, quite dense. Since they redid it though, it actually has become one of the maps I've been hunting a lot. Like a lot of people thought we were getting the European Bison Great One, but instead it's fallow. I'm just gonna be honest and come out right now. Rip to the people that have to do a fallow ground on this map. This map's water. You've got giant pond, smaller ponds, river pond. It's just not a very good map for fallow deer in my opinion. There is fallow deer zones, but to set them up, it's really hard. So have fun doing a Great One fallow deer ground on this map. But since they already did it and added pheasants, the pheasants really completed this map. This map needed pheasants to keep it alive, and it really did revive this map a lot when they did that. And they made the animals like more often you would find them, because normally you would never find anything on this map, and this was no one liked this map. But since they've revived the map, revived most maps, they've actually made them a lot better. So that's why I've got Hirschfeld in here. It's a pretty average map, a little bit better than average. Better than a lot of other maps. And again, for a starter map, it's really good. You gotta keep in mind this was one of the first maps they came out with, so it's not gonna be perfect like my number one pick, because that map, number one map is perfect. I'm just gonna be honest. I really enjoy hunting this map since they added pheasants. The pheasant hunting is really fun. What do we got? Female roe deer. Nothing important. The goose used to be really good to hunt until they nerfed the money from like 1,000 to 500. We dropped 500. That's a lot of money to be dropped. Speaking of pheasants, we got some pheasants. Just a small one though. So yeah, let's move straight on to the next map. This map is was a pretty okay map. A moose great one have fallen to this map for many people. Not mine. They all stopped coming, and I'm probably missing one zone that's got 2 great ones and 1 super rare in it. But yeah, we don't. This map, it's a fun map. All snow. The reindeer are fun, even though every single 5 medium I've ever found has been a troll. The lynx, I got my max weight, max score diamond lynx off this map, which is pretty cool. The missions for this map are really fun to do. Poor Gunther, rest in peace, my man. Spoiler, but everyone knows this, the 9 legendary up on a brown bear, that one is really cool. Everyone gets a free super rare. So if you have Medved, there's no excuse not to have a super rare in your lodge. Calling some of you guys out. But yeah, okay map. No one boar hunts on this map. Moose are really good on this map for some people. Yeah. A pretty overall good looking map. I like the snow. If you're on it for too long, you definitely get a headache. If we're being honest, at least me and most people do. A pretty good map nonetheless though. I enjoy hunting it. I don't hunt it as much as I used to, because I have better maps to hunt, but a pretty alright map. So I don't have much else to talk about it. I actually don't remember how much hype came out for this map, but since they added the wolves, it's really given the map like a feel of like actually since they added Capercaillie, whatever you want to call it, attack chickens, murderer chickens, space chickens, lots of different names for them. That's really kept. Oh, there's Gunther's tent. That's really brought back Medved for a lot of people, because the wolf hunting is just great on this map. So I'm glad they added the wolves. Let's jump into the next map. Best map, let me start off, for pheasants, in my opinion. The whitetail are great on this map. Many a whitetail great one has been harvested off this map by many people. I'm glad they added pronghorn. This map definitely needed pronghorn. The collared pecker are great fun. The rabbits are not. Mainly because I don't have a single diamond rabbit in this game, so. The rares, I don't even know why I'm talking about the rares, but the rares, all the animals rares on this map look really good, especially the collared peccary. The look of the map, it's not my favorite look. I really like the hunting on it though, because it brings more of like a southwest type of feel to it for hunting. You've got like more of like not bare plains, but like plains. You have denser spots. I really enjoy this map. The water, you got all the main lakes, ponds, whatever you want to call them. The whitetail hunting, again, like I said in the beginning, is really good. Many people did a grind here. People still do grinds here. Mule deer are pretty good here. I've never harvested a diamond mule deer off this map or any other map, but we won't talk about that. But yeah, overall, a pretty good map. The missions are pretty fun to do on this map. They don't lead to anything, but still pretty fun to do. So yeah, I quite enjoy this and why it's on my top 5. Let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, guys. If I'm not mistaken, we are on top 4, yeah. On the 4th spot, we're giving it to Yukon Valley. Now, I know a lot of people, this is their favorite map. I enjoy this map. Buffalo, bison. I probably shouldn't say buffalo, but whatever. Bison are great. Red fox great. Wolves are great. Caribou, troll should not be a thing for them. Great-ish. Bear are really fun. The bridge is really fun when the train comes by. So many good memories have been made with that train. Hunting off the train, riding the train. Tutorials on how to ride the train. A great looking map. You got the, not bare plains, but plains. The dense forest, the burnt forest, the the red forest. I don't even know what to call it. The animals are a little everywhere, which is nice. You always have something to hunt because everything's quite easy to find. See, there's a caribou. Oh, I wish that was a 5. Pretty, like I said, a good-looking map. Definitely, for a lot of people, top 5. For a lot of people, number 1, actually. I know a lot of people that love... I hit that. Let's go. I know a lot of people that love this map. 7mm is great for this map because you can just snipe things with it. Yeah, a pretty good map. The missions lead to the 300, which is the best big game rifle in the game. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I thought I saw a piebald. Niche. Yeah. So that's all I really have to say about this. Let's move on to T. Alloria. First and foremost, best red deer map in the whole entire game. And at the moment, it is the best fallow deer map in the whole game. That is just a fact. Let's start off immediately with the missions. Missions on this were great. The trail cameras, the creepiness, the Mocha Moose, the one and only rare Mocha Moose. Somehow people can dupe. I don't even know how it's possible. But yeah, absolute crazy stuff. I really enjoy this map. I've harvested 4 great one red deer off this map, which are just insane. The grind for them for red deer were really fun. The one downside of this map is chamois no longer having a drink time. I never got a diamond chamois when they had a drink time, so it's gonna be a little rough for every diamond in the game to get a chamois, but eventually we'll have to figure out a land grind, a rest zone or feed zone grind, which I've never actually done before, so it'll be interesting. But I remember when this map came out, hype was amazing. It was a really, really fun map to hunt. There's always a TL Royale map open to play in multiplayer, at least on PlayStation, which just makes it an even funner map. I remember hunting it live on the main channel, the channel that this video is getting posted. Obviously, everyone knows what happened about the live streaming thing. At least the old people do. Don't ask me, there's a video somewhere on my channel. This Validate that we're saying right now is because the new map supposedly is going to be even better, in many people's opinion. So we'll see if that's true. But it's good to know that no matter what, we will have a good, reliable fallow deer map. And many people will be doing their grind on this map for fallow deer. So let's move on to map number 2. Everyone's favorite beginners, just the beginner map that the animals are everywhere. We have Silver Ridge Peaks. This map was cracked. The pronghorn, drink time early morning, the money, the black bear grind was amazing. Keyword was. Since that new update, they kind of to the black bear and whatever pronghorn. But turkeys, if you need a diamond, come here, look for 10 minutes, you'll find a diamond turkey. The map looks amazing. You've got the mountains, you've got all the little ponds, you have the roads. The story missions are really fun. It doesn't lead to any diamonds or rares, but the story mission alone is really fun. There is one encounter in the story missions where you can potentially get a 9 legendary black bear. It's the chances obviously are about the same. It's the exact same chances of spawning black bear just by finding on a new map. The elk are really fun to hunt. The mule deer, the best map for mule deer, guaranteed. Rancher's up there too, but I think this map really pulls it through. Bighorn sheep, I have a couple diamond bighorns. Bighorns are really fun to hunt. Yeah, the beginner, this should have been one of the beginner maps. The amount of species you can find here and the amount of money you can make real quick. The bison, get on a quad, going for bison. That's been really fun. This is all the hype that it got, and it should have gotten more hype. Mountain lions, they suck, if we're being honest. Not like how they hunt them or anything. It's just because they spook literally everything. They tried to fix it. Just give us the normal Blackbird time back, and everyone will be happy. But other than that, other than a few complaints, this map is pretty much perfect. Now let's move on to the perfect map. And only Ravioli Reventuli Coast. 19 species when this map came out. The most amount of species we have ever seen on any map. The ducks, the upland birds, the game species. It is the best map. You have a little taste of everything that Call of the Wild can give you. The whitetail are amazing. The moose are amazing. Those two grinds that you can do on here. Obviously, you can grind anything, but for the great ones, an amazing map. You have a taste of almost a little bit of everything from species 1 all the way up to 8 mythical. I mean, wait, no, is it 7? 7, whatever. 7 or 8, one of them. I don't know what bear is. Uh, anyways, an amazing map. It looks amazing. You have a taste of ponds, lakes, I don't know, what is it, ocean? I don't even know. This zone's everywhere. You've got flatlands mixed with trees, the forest line. You've got the bird hunting down here, the waterfowl. The upland birds are everywhere. The amount of species and every species on this map looks amazing. Look at that, female moose just wandering. Moose grind is great. This is the #1 best map in all of Call of the Wild. If you want a species to hunt, this map's got it. This has a variety of like no other map. Call of the Wild, this is the best map in my opinion. I love this map if you couldn't already tell. So that's why we have this bad boy placed at #1. We're going to end it, of course, here off of the most beautiful Ravioli Coast. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit the like button, and if you're new, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to leave a comment down below on what your favorite and least favorite maps are. I'd love to know, or your top tier 13 list. I have a feeling the new map coming out, Australia, is going to fit right in through 1 through 5. I think it might bump down one of them. We'll see, though. It might bump down Rancho. You never know. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. What a beautiful and stunning map this is.